This is me and my boy Ant. We're doing our collab. You know what I mean? And we're gonna get into a few topics, the breakdowns and everything. Uh, so and you know what I mean? Introduce yourself, man. Let people know where to subscribe to and everything like that. And then after you done, just go ahead and get right into it with your Teofimo and Josh Taylor.
All right. So my platform is Boxing Channel. You can find me on YouTube. Just like how my name is spelled, Boxing Channel. I've been watching boxing now for like 3 years, but I'm a diehard fan. I've seen a lot of old school stuff, a lot of most of the modern stuff. I've been keeping up with it. Um, and this is just my aspiration right now to build a channel and create good content, unique content, and give y'all a different perspective. You know what I mean? Shout out to you, Tyree, you know what I mean? Because you gave me this opportunity for to link up and do a collab, and that's fire because you don't get that a lot. And I feel like this is dope because even like on a big stage, you don't see a lot of big major platforms linking up and collabing. But we could start that from the bottom up, and we rise, we grow together, and you never know. We network, and then, you know what I mean? One hand
Right,
washes the other. We look out. That's how it is.
right,
We
right,
keep
right.
it boxing.
The
Fire.
rest is history. The rest is history for sure.
Right.
Um, in the Josh Taylor Teofimo, I want to hear first. I want to hear your prediction before you seen it, and then now seeing it, just your breakdown of it.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. Before the fight happened, I thought Josh Taylor was gonna be too much for Tio. I really did.
Right,
I thought
right,
he was just. I felt like he had the more quality resume. Tio had a good resume too, but at 135, I felt like he struggled with Nakatani. That was a big dude. Richard Comey, he knocked him out in a second, so it was it was a good knockout, good win. But I
right.
didn't really get to see him tested against Richard Comey. And then yeah, he beat Loma, but Loma was like small. He don't got that power like that. So I thought moving up to 140, he struggled against Sandor Martin.
Mm-hmm.
I honestly just thought Josh Taylor was going to be too much for him. But as the fight went on, I was honestly impressed.
Right,
And I want to say not just by his performance, because he had a really good performance, but I was impressed because in the lead up, he just been mad like emotional, like he's like off type
right, right,
stuff.
right,
So I'm
right, right.
thinking like, nah, he's not there. He about to. I really thought he was gonna get stopped, honestly, but he won.
It was the Puerto Rican parade that saved him.
Yeah, it could have been a Puerto Rican parade. Yeah, that's what saved him, man.
Right. Nah, for real. So my prediction on that like was pretty much the same as yours. Like I thought Josh Taylor was gonna definitely be too much for him. I thought he was biting off a little bit more than he could chew. With going up to Josh Taylor after a terrible. Well, I ain't gonna say terrible. I just say sloppy performance. Um,
Yeah.
versus I forgot dude's name. It was his previous opponent. You know
Hmm.
what I mean? I feel like he lost. I definitely feel like he lost that fight.
Hmm.
I watched the whole fight, and I feel like he lost. I feel like dude had the better moments. I feel like he wasn't stealing rounds. You know, a lot of times you can look like you lost, but you stole a whole bunch of rounds. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I just don't see. I didn't see T.O. stealing no rounds that fight. I thought he really just lost it. You know what I mean? Not by a lot, but he got knocked down. He got
Yeah.
hurt. A lot of things just transpired during that fight, and I just thought, like you said, man, I thought Taylor was gonna be just a little bit too much for him. So I don't know if Teofimo caught him just at the right time, where he had a 16-month layoff. I thought Josh Taylor was gonna be busy like he was versus Regis. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it was probably from the 16-month layoff, but
Hmm.
I thought he was just gonna be busy, man. Maybe T.O. caught him at a good time. You know what I mean? But even if he wasn't, you know what I mean? Even if he was busier, I feel like what T.O. had prepared for him was just too much. Like he was
Fact.
coming at him in. He just outboxed him all the way around. So his counters, the things he was able to land, you know what I mean? Awkward shots, landing,
Yeah.
jump uppercuts and things like that with the offhand. You know what I mean? He wasn't supposed to
Hmm.
land those type of things. And You know what I mean? He was just having his way. He was having fun. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, he was.
you know what I
He
mean?
was.
It was a pure boxing clinic he put on. Like
Hmm.
you
Nah, he
know,
did. He
he
did.
destroyed him.
Absolutely, yeah, he
Nine
did.
9-3, and he gave him one.
That's how I had it. I had a 9-3.
And
I gave him like
he gave him that 10th round. Remember?
that. Yeah, that was the one. Yep, yep. He gave him down. Yep.
He just gave it to him. And then, you know what I mean, 11th, he almost knocked him out. 12th, he almost knocked him out. I just think he didn't have enough gas to push
Yeah,
to get it.
that's my thing too. I like Tio. Like I like Tio, but I feel like overall, like I feel like he got to get it together, like mentally type stuff. Cause I still
Yeah.
feel like something wrong with him. Like
Yeah.
even like when he was, him talking about the his stuff with like ESPN Top Rank, when he did the comment he said about if y'all want the black fighters, y'all could keep them.
Keep
Like
him right.
that's all coming from like I feel like I made a video on that too. It's like he's just he's hurt by something. He got a lot of personal shit going on too.
Yeah.
A lot of
Yeah.
personal shit. And I think he's directing his anger in like the wrong directions. But
Right.
what you call it? One thing I want to see T.O. do better though is like like what you call that? Like when he hurt Josh Taylor in the 11th, bro,
Yeah.
he ain't touched the gas. He
Right.
ain't touched the gas at all. He let Josh Taylor come back.
Right.
And I was
Right.
like, you gotta have that tank, that Terrence Crawford
Terrence
like
Crawford, yeah.
mindset. Like you got him hurt, you gotta go for
You
him.
got to get
I
him
think
out of
if
there.
T.O. could get that,
Mm-hmm.
it'll be nice.
He'll
But
be
yeah, I
nice.
felt like right before the fight started, I did favor Taylor to win. But and then right before the fight started, I still felt like he was gonna win. But one thing I noticed about Josh Taylor that I never noticed before is because he's a really good boxer and he kind of bangs with you, but I think he stays a little bit too much on the inside. And when I noticed that, I was like, yo, that might give him trouble. And I think that's what it was. I think it was like the style. It was just styles make fights, you know what I mean? And Taylor being a little bit, he puts a lot of pressure. And yeah, he got like overall, he's like well rounded, but he's a little bit too much on the inside. And
Mm-hmm.
being on the inside, that gave Tio that it's like it's Tio's range. Counter you want to like mid range to like inside. That's Tio's range, and I think he
Right.
kind of fell into Tio's like he fell into a fight that favored Tio. You know what I mean?
Right. Right.
But
Right.
I definitely do also feel like the layoff coming off of injuries and stuff like that affected Taylor for sure. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Right.
For
Right.
sure,
Right.
that affected him.
Right. Right. But T.O., you know what I mean? At the end of the day, he just looked like the better fighter. You know what I mean? Like if they both come in tip top condition, tip top shape, I probably now would still favor T.O.
I would
because
too.
it's like he figured him out during the fight and he just broke him down. You know what I mean? Like I don't know if you seen what I'm talking about, but bro, T.O. like literally just walked into a power punch and just kept walking.
Nah,
Like
fact,
his head ain't even snapped back or nothing. Like you know how Devin Haney head was snapping back versus Lomachenko?
facts, yeah.
Like he walked towards him. Josh Taylor hit him with a power punch. He didn't even budge. He just kept walking forward. That's why I was like, oh yeah, this is gonna be a long night for Josh.
Yeah.
It's gonna be he just hit him with all he got. And he kept walking forward. It wasn't even
Facts.
he didn't even snap his head back. I was like,
He
yeah.
got that big ass head too. That shit, that ain't going nowhere.
And you can hear it too. It's like he just was like he threw his own shit back. I'm like, damn, like his equilibrium went off or nothing. So I'm like, oh yeah.
Nah,
But
yeah, I think he was just the bigger, stronger. Like Taylor was taller, but I think T.O. is just you could see like he's solid, he's thick.
right,
You know what I mean? He's just
right.
a stronger dude in there for sure.
He feels the weight in better.